What do you mean?
Are you gonna fire it up?
I was already running.
Oh, man, it's my Raycons, dude. They just block out all that noise. And guys, today's video is sponsored by Raycon. Well, these might not be able to block out all the sound the Mystery Machine puts out, but they do a great job. With multiple modes like sound isolation and several sound profiles, these Raycons really do the trick. These little wireless Bluetooth earbuds pop right into this carrying case right here. Not only does it charge it up, it protects them. Guys, Raycon offers you premium audio at the perfect price. These everyday earbuds start at half the price of other premium audio brands on the market. Some of the nice things about Raycons, you pop them in your ear and they actually don't fall out. So if you're, ripping on an airplane through some turbulence trying to edit a video, they don't just fall out of your ears like other brands. Literally pulled it out of the case, put it in my ear. They're already on and connected to my phone. And I could put my phone right down here on Mullet's wing and walk 33 feet away and they'd still be connected, playing music beautifully. And then even more impressive thing, there's these little buttons on the end of the earbud and you can change between your sound profiles. You can do volume up, volume down, answer or end phone calls. And when you're done, just pop them back in that case. Like I said, it just charges them right up. You guys ready to buy something small with a big impact? Check out Raycons. Visit buyraycon.com/Cleetus McFarland and get 15% off your first order. Thanks to Raycon for sponsoring today's video. Let's get to the live action.
Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
All right, guys, we had to do some rewiring on the Mystery Machine. How'd that go? This is your favorite car, isn't it?
It turns out that the alternator wasn't even charging this whole time.
Yeah, I think it has actually never worked since the inception of this vehicle.
The radiator fan.
Did you figure out the alternator?
Yeah, the wire was just broke sitting in the engine bay. Actually melted.
Really? Because
it was actually melted.
We've never once ever had this alternator working.
Really?
Yes, since the inception of the vehicle.
I didn't try it. This is the first try.
Yeah.
I just laid some wire in there.
Wow. Oh yeah, I can see you've been in here.
Got some gremlins out of it. I went a little deeper than I had to because of the alternator. It got new starter wires.
Let me see if it'll do a burnout.
Goodness gracious, that thing is loud. Holy Toledo! Goodness gracious, dude.
I was gonna have the interns get all the leaves out, but it looks like you did a pretty good job with that.
Unacceptable.
Well, here, it's got some problems still. One, the throttle sticks, which is not good. When I was backing up, the throttle was stuck. It was just doing a burnout in reverse.
Oh.
All right, we'll
Second,
fix that.
that's my foot to the floor goes, huh, huh, huh. So, I don't know. We got to hit the Vargas brothers, ask them why it does that. But I got into third, and I was like, hell yeah, and then it just went, the rest of the burnout Like, I don't want to kill the engine somehow.
Could be a wide band.
Speak up, man. We can't hear.
Well, oh yeah, I didn't know what was wrong, so I stopped. Save some tire for you, James.
Unacceptable.
Now we got enough to know if it's fixed before the tires blow. Good. Look at the oil pressure.
Seems all right.
Yeah, so 40 pounds of oil pressure.
Oh, yeah.
That's at 190 degree oil temp, 177 degree water temp. You hear any click clacking out there?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Purrs like a kitten, brother.
Let's let Zach give it the. You want to listen real quick? Is it good?
Yeah. Sounds like 427 cubic inches of freedom.
We go to fire Donnie up the other day. Has 18 pounds oil pressure. So over the weekend we slid some bearings in it. Oil pressure seems fine. Donnie's going to California.
All right, guys, we got our motor all cleaned up. Heads back from the machine shop. As you can see, we had to do some valve work. The intake valves literally had no seal, which we can probably put some pictures in of that. Basically, it was sealing from here all the way to here, and this gap was just wide open, and we had to get a valve job done last second. Heads were straight. Everything was good in the valve train except for the intake valves. So we've got our new bolts, a lot of strength. Literally says 140 foot-pounds. So these heads aren't going anywhere. It's time to see whatever that plastic intake manifold's gonna take. So we got it all cleaned up. We're gonna do a time lapse so you guys can see what it looks like.
Guys, well, we have TX2K this weekend, and since Ty and Zach and Jackson are so busy trying to get Mullet done, George and I are starting to get the trailer packed up. Still got damage on this puppy. It gets fixed in 2 weeks after this event. Oof, it's dusty in here, dude. Real dusty situation.
It's a hurricane.
I ain't hurricane, brother. Slide this open. We gotta put all our merch in here. We gotta put McFlurry, Leroy, and Mullet in here, so we're gonna start getting organized. All right, about to load up our boy Leroy. And you know we got that carbon dash put in finally, so it's looking good. In the trailer we go. Last time Leroy's been up top in this trailer.
It's been a long time. Fire in the hole.
Sit back up. All right, guys, well, McFlurry's back together. We freshly decked the heads. We weren't gonna do it, but we ended up getting it done. Our buddy Parker did them, and then we have some freaking head studs. How do you feel about that?
So they're actually even tighter than factory. You know, torque to yield, I can still see how tight they get.
Yeah.
Last ones were like 128 foot-pounds. Keep in mind, a LS 110.
Okay.
These suckers are 140.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
They're not going anywhere.
Can you reuse these, do you know? Did it say anything about that?
It didn't say you can't. So
We'll see. All right, so
they're not torque to yield.
we tore up the head gaskets around 27 pounds of boost, about 1,000 feet down the track. Now we have head studs, which should give us more clamping force. These 0.1 head studs. So we don't know. We don't know the limit yet.
So
but
last time our
we'll find
fuse
out.
was the head bolts.
Yeah.
Now our fuse is
Plastic intake. Yeah, we don't know what this plastic intake can handle, but we're definitely going to find out.
we got a big red stop button you can hit.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't blow up the intake. I think for TX2K, we're going to want to stay around that 27 pounds of boost. I don't know if we're going to want
to be competitive there.
go
We
much
really
higher
wanna
than that.
kill it.
Yeah, so McFlurry's back together. We're about to put some water in it and fire it up. About to fire in the hole of this thing. We got to put some trans fluid in the Bruno. This thing always starts up so fast. A cold start.
Most complicated dipstick in the whole fleet right here.
I know. Yeah, it's full. Might be a little over full, but it'll be fine. 85 PSI. Let's talk about these TX2K streetcar rules that we caused. You know, that rule
Yeah.
that we're about to talk about
Some
is because of us.
somebody thinks that having a hood, not having a hood, is an advantage, I guess. I
Yeah.
mean, so now they made it mandatory. You have to have a hood that covers a majority of the engine bay.
And that's why we have this. Dude, you dented it. Careful. Guys, we have a Fox body sitting in the back of the Freedom Factory that belongs to my brother. So we just went and ripped the hood off it.
We'll
Cut.
tell them later we cut it.
Yeah, we're not worried about that. Cut a huge hole in the middle of it. And that sucker closes perfectly, dude. Show them how nice this thing works. Bada bang,
Some
bada
LS
boom.
George's finest work.
Yeah, George did that. George, you what level 2.75 fabricator now?
Almost 3.
Wow, almost 3, dude. You almost
Look.
got your. Yeah, I see that.
That's what I do now.
That's sick. So we are dialed in.
This is the best part of this.
Yeah. We are dialed in, dude.
Factory.
Look at that. McFlurry is completely done. We have a diaper on it. We think we are 100% good to go. We got the dash in it. So right now I'm going to pull it out and we're going to load this thing up, dude. It's going to TX2K. And you're driving it.
In the box it goes.
Yeah, you ready to do some sevens in
Oh,
this
yeah.
thing?
Yeah, I missed it. You know, I'm rolling them gears.
I know. Your
Almost
tennis
bought it.
elbow flared down.
Almost bought a 3-speed Linko for the 240.
You might have to.
Almost did.
All right, let's fire it up and pull it out. I love the hood though. Clean, man, clean. Guys, well, we got Leroy and McFlurry 100% ready to go for TX2K, but we have a lot to go on Mullet, which we're going to update you on tomorrow's video. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Do it for Dale. We'll freaking see you later.